People in the U.S. spend more than $900 billion a year on eating out. Even though that's more than some countries' GDP, many of the most popular restaurant chains serve food that doesn't live up to the hype. Have you ever thought as you left a place, "That wasn't just bad, it felt like I got robbed"? You're not by yourself. Today, we're taking the lid off of McDonald's, one of the most famous fast food chains ever. We're going to talk about real-life events and honest opinions as we rank the best and worst restaurant chains in the United States. And when you see who comes in first, it could make you doubt where you eat. Let's begin with number 10, fast food. To be honest, McDonald's is more than just a fast food place. It's a symbol of America. We remember our youth birthdays, road trips with fries in hand, and cravings late at night after a long day at work. It's where many of us first tried the magic of a Happy Meal. However, there's something not quite right. The magic is going away. It's like the fun was traded for speed, shortcuts, and giving out cold food without any thought. Let's look at Sarah from Indiana. She took her 6-year-old son to the nearby McDonald's just last month. Her only goals were to grab a quick bite and have some fun with her son. Instead, fries that are limp, a dirty and sticky place to play, and a bathroom that was so gross that she almost left before they even ordered. Her son, who used to get so excited when he saw a Happy Meal, barely touched his food. No matter how small it seemed, that moment said it all. There is more than one bad shop or day like this. There is a pattern. Slowly going down, families all over the land can feel it. The food that used to make us think of Saturdays as kids and party balloons now tastes old, like the people who made it no longer care. People don't expect a fancy meal, but they do deserve something that makes them feel like they're worth going to. Sad to say, right now, McDonald's just isn't doing its job. Yes, it's fast food, not a fancy dinner. Fast shouldn't mean careless, though. Quick doesn't have to sound like it was put together without much thought. Still, that's how it feels at Burger King these days. You take out your food thinking it will taste like it was flame-grilled, but it tastes like regret that was microwaved in a paper bag. As soon as that happens all the time, you start to wonder why you're still paying for it. Burger King is number 9 on our list, and it's falling faster than anyone thought it would. This one hurts a bit, because Burger King wasn't always the other burger place. It used to feel different, like the fast food cousin who didn't follow the rules. It smelled like it had been grilled over a flame and had strong tastes that the others didn't have. It was stylish, unique, and sure of itself. But now, that swagger is no longer there. In ads, the food still talks a big game, but what do you get? That's a risk, and not the kind that makes you smile when you leave. I tried it myself last week by going to 2 Burger Kings right after each other. The first one caught me off guard. It was hot, juicy, and stacked just right on the Whopper. I thought for a moment that maybe they were coming back. But then there was stop number 2. It looked like the bun had been soaked in sorrow. The burger was so dry that it could have started a fire. And the soda machine? Not up at all. They gave me a warm bottle of water and said they were sorry, but not really. Now that's what it's like to deal with Burger King. You just hope the dice come up heads. It's like putting your lunch money on a roulette wheel. Sometimes you hit it big, but most of the time you're left asking what went wrong. There's not any uniformity. Don't care. Not proud. What used to be a bold, flame-grilled change from the norm now seems like a brand that forgot what made it great in the first place. Burger King has lost more than just its taste. It has also lost its character. One day it talks about using high-quality products to compete with gourmet burger shops. It can't even serve fries that aren't cold or burnt the next time. It used to feel like the brave rebel who tried to go up against McDonald's with that flame-grilled punch, but now it seems like Burger King is going against itself, getting lost and not sure if they should follow trends or stick to what used to work. The crown may still be on the image, but let's be honest, it's coming off. But if you thought that was bad, do not speak until you hear about number 8. It used to be that Subway was the healthier choice. But now it's hard to ignore how bad things are getting for them. Remember when Subway was the only fast food place where you felt like you were in charge? You could walk in, pick out your own food, put fresh vegetables on your sandwich, and leave thinking, hey, that wasn't so bad. I made a healthy choice. It was charming. In a sea of greasy food and fries, it felt like the underdog, the little guy with something better to offer. But those times are over. The fall of Subway didn't happen all at once. First, there were the scandals. The brand's most famous spokesman stopped appearing in ads because of the scandals. Then they got bad press for their bread being so sweet that some countries' laws said it couldn't even be called bread. And now, as soon as you walk up to the bar, you can feel it. How fresh it is? It is no longer there. It looks like the lettuce gave up. The tomato slices are dull and soft. The green beans? They've had a rough week. You don't feel clean and light after eating at Subway. Instead, you wonder what you just put in your body. Customers have also begun to speak out. I asked for tomatoes, not sadness, one woman said. It's funny until you realize how true it is. The build-your-own experience used to make you feel strong, but now it makes you feel like you're putting together a guilt sandwich in real time. The meat isn't dry. It looks like the cheese needs to take a nap. What about the bread? If it's not breaking in your hands, it tastes like a dessert gone wrong, weirdly sweet and fake. Once upon a time, Subway was the first to do something new, a company that gave people a better choice. But now, like a Craigslist project that was only half done, off track, badly put together, and nothing like what you remembered. It's sad that things are only getting worse. The worst part, even though the food doesn't try as hard, you still pay the same or more for it. That old ad that said, "Eat fresh"? It sounds more and more like wishful thought at this point. Hold on tight, because number 7 is a place that is both very liked and always black. It wears clothes from Italy. But let's be honest, it cooks in English. Olive Garden comes in at number 7. That's right. Olive Garden is the land of free breadsticks, cozy booths, and dim lighting that makes you feel like you're trying to be romantic. They're very good at acting. It tries to take you to a small, beautiful town in Tuscany as soon as you walk through the doors, or at least some version of that village that someone saw in an airport brochure. But deep down, we all know what Olive Garden really is. American comfort food that looks like it's from Italy for Halloween. And some nights, that dress starts to fall off. Pick up Jessica from Ohio. She went in looking for comfort and ordered the lasagna, hoping for warmth, taste, and maybe even a bit of the past. That which she found on the table, however, was cold in the middle, as if it had just been taken out of the microwave somewhere in the middle. The waiter didn't say sorry when she told them about it. That's just how it is sometimes, they said with a shrug. What the heck? When did pasta that is only slightly warm become a good thing? That being said, what about the breadsticks? They still hit each other. They're warm, spicy, and too easy to eat all at once. But it's not a win when your free starter steals the show from your $17 main dish. That's a bad sign. When you go to Olive Garden, you expect to taste Italy, but when you leave, you feel like you ate in a very nicely designed strip mall. There will be love, tradition, and strong Italian taste, but too often what you get is safe, boring, and full of memories, with extra cheese on top to hide the fact that it's not that great. It's not the worst. It's not the best, though. Also, if this one made you feel something, wait. Because the 6th, the next chain is a mess. Fans and critics are very passionate about it, and there are a lot of records from both sides. Hold on tight. 6th, Taco Bell. When you walk into a Taco Bell, you never know what form of the world you're in. Good night? It works like magic. When you take your first bite of a Crunchwrap Supreme, everything seems to come together. Layers of warm, tasty goodness, crunchy bits, and just the right amount of heat. It's like your taste buds got front row seats to the best party they didn't ask for. But not that night? It looks like a crime scene in the kitchen. Someone online said that when he ordered a taco, it was like a sad, soft burrito full of lettuce and sadness. Not any meat, not any cheese. Feelings only. That's the risk at Taco Bell. That's not why you go to Taco Bell. Will they nail it tonight or forget half the ingredients? That's the thrill of going, you say, Dot. Even though things are always changing, we keep going back. Why? Because when Taco Bell does something right, it does more than just fill you up. It makes you trust your late-night food choices again. It's brave, strange. I find it strangely wonderful. It doesn't try to be something else. That's the charm. Taco Bell never said it would be perfect. It just said it would be different. Most of the time it lives up to its strange and spicy promise. You care if you're still here. You care about what you eat, where your money goes, and staying away from those awful memories. To help yourself, click the like button, sign up for Frugal Daily, and stay here. Every week, we give you truth bombs about fast food fails that most people don't see coming. They'll save you money and keep your taste buds happy. You'll want to see what comes next too, because number 5 on our list? For years, this one was forgotten, but now, it is coming back in a big way. 5th, Wendy's. What is Wendy's like that one friend you keep asking over? They're not always there, but when they are, they're really there. You know the kind. They sometimes show up looking good, telling jokes, taking the lead, and remembering you why you like hanging out with them in the first place. But sometimes, they ignore you, show up late, or walk in with shoes and socks on. They also forget half of who they are. In short, that's Wendy's. When you eat one of their burgers, sometimes it's pure bliss. Juicy, fresh, and just the right amount of spice. The kind of food that makes you text a friend in the middle of a bite to say, "Wendy's is back, babe." When you're having a bad day, your lunch feels like it was thrown together by someone in oven mitts and a blindfold. A cold burger. Poor lettuce. Cheese that doesn't melt as much as it peels. You still don't know what happened between last week and now. That being said, let's give credit where credit is due. Frosty? Still a great book. That smooth, sweet swirl of old times in a cup? It always works. And with those salty, crunchy fries? It's tough to beat that combination. It makes you remember why you fell in love with Wendy's in the first place. Wendy's tastes like a high-end meal dressed up as fast food on its best days. When you're done, you feel like you ate something good, not just something quick. The taste is taken seriously, and the way it's served is given some thought. Those are the days we keep coming back. What's really wrong is that they can't keep it up. The next day, your burger is hot, stacked just right, and dripping with flavor. Afterwards, it doesn't feel right when you take it out of the box. There is no one to say anything about the cold meat, the broken bun, or the worn-out toppings. We just throw it away, sigh, and hope that next time we'll have better luck. But here's the thing. You shouldn't hope for the best when you pay $9 or more for a package. It should be said that fast food will always be the same. That makes people trust you. That's what makes people stick with you. It's risky for our taste buds to play hot and cold with Wendy's right now. And folks are becoming aware of it. It's tough to make a commitment when you don't know if you'll get your best friend or a stranger. And if that one was too close to home, get ready. Because the 4th place on our list had one of the worst drops in fast food history. But the way it got back up, it might make you respect them. Things went badly for Chipotle in public, and the company might have been buried for good. Issues with food safety, scary news stories. People are getting sick. Going into Chipotle for a while felt like taking a forklift walk into danger. It wasn't just bad press, it was personal. Because there is one basic thing you expect when you go out to eat: safety. This is especially true when you go somewhere that is meant to feel clean and fresh. The story then goes in a different direction. Chipotle did something that most brands never do. They didn't hide it or act like it never happened. They had it. They came. They changed things. They fixed things, retrained people, and changed how things were run. Slowly they won back our trust. It takes more than just a PR team to do that. That's brave. When you walk into Chipotle, it feels not the same. The flavors are new, bright, and tasty. Those parts, still giving. And you have the most power over how your bowl or burrito is made. Each layer is up to you. You can see the grill marks. You can smell the herbs. The guacamole costs extra, but this time it seems worth it. You can tell that Chipotle is trying again when you eat there now. There's work to do. There is care. That effort stands out even more in the world of fast food, which is full of tricks, preservatives, and lies that come in a box. It's like seeing your best band have a bad album, then going quiet for a while, and then coming back with something so good that you forget why you stopped listening in the first place. They might have faded. They fought instead. Now, they're back in the game, and they might be even better now than they were before. Don't go anywhere, though, because these 3 spots next to it, everyone has a story. Their fans are so devoted that you'd think they were guarding a national gem. All of them are very strong contenders for the top spot. Check out who made it. When you order a burger at Five Guys, they give you more than just a burger.